Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafts by the Bow. This afternoon I've been playing with one of my new stamp sets from the Holiday Catalogue, the first frost one. And it's one that's in the Holiday Catalogue for using at Christmas and for Thanksgiving and things. But actually I think it's one of those sets that you could use all year round. And I'd been cutting out a few bits ready for Christmas cards and just playing. And I chose a different colour to cut one of the big flowers out in, and I loved it so much that I cut out more of the little flowers in the same colour, and I've made sort of a birthday get well card instead. So I just want to show you the different things that you can make if you just choose a different colour. Don't choose a holiday colour and then, it's not a holiday set. So the set does come with stamps and with dies, but not all of the dies match up with the stamps themselves. One nice thing is that you get 2 of the dies for the small flower and 2 of the dies for this sort of like a thistle type flower, this one here. And that's really nice if you're cutting out a lot of them. Instead of having to put them through the big shot one at a time, you're doing 2 at a time. But some of them, as I say, don't cut out any of the stamps. This leaf one, there isn't one that matches it. It's kind of the same as these leaves, but it doesn't cut anything out. And this one is like this, but it actually cuts the other way. So, and it's not got quite so many little bits of the branches and things on, which is really nice. I hadn't realised that when I ordered it. I thought it cut out this shape exactly, but it doesn't. So let me show you what I made that wasn't a holiday card. First, I cut out Flirty Flamingo, and Flirty Flamingo certainly isn't a holiday colour. But I've cut it at 8.5 by 5.5 and I've scored it at 4.25. And then I've cut 2 pieces of Whisper White at 4 inches by 5.25. So this side, one's for the inside, one's for the outside. This is for the inside, and just in the corner I've stamped the large rose flower. Let me find some tape. I do like to sit and play with all of the stamps when we get them, because I think sometimes we get it into our head that, oh, that's a holiday stamp, that's it, put it away till next Christmas. But really this one isn't. Okay, and then on the piece for the front, I wanted sort of a texture, and there wasn't anything in here that I liked. I could have used this, but I'd done some of that for my Christmas cards. So wanting to use something different, I took out the One Wild Ride card, and I've used the sort of the dirt track piece here. And I've just gone over it with the soft suede ink, and some of it is first generation, some second generation, so there's some light bits, some dark bits, and there's no rhyme or reason to the pattern. And I'm just going to adhere that to the front. Okay, now what I also had out was the DSP that goes with this set, and it's such a pretty DSP. You've seen me use it before, and it's got like a pearlized shimmer to it, and some of these are holiday colours, but not all of it is. And so I thought I'd choose 2 pieces from here, again to show you that it's not just a holiday set. So I chose the one that has the little flowers on the back and the green with the white sprigs on the front. And this one is cut at 1.5 by 4.75. And I'm going to use that, oops, let's pop that on there. I'm going to use that on the front. I'm going to stick it in about the middle. So, and now you can see those textured pieces are coming into their own. They make the card pop a little bit more. And then this piece of paper, also from the floral set, is 1 inch by 4 1/4. And I'm going to offset that, put it a little bit to the right. And because this paper is the soft suede, that's why I chose the soft suede for the ink. Okay, so that's our base. And then I wanted to use this wishing you all the best stamp. So I stamped that, and then let me find where I put the little, oh there. The set comes with these 2 little pieces, and this piece sort of fits on the outside of this, but they both actually cut. So you can use just this for cutting out a sentiment, but what I did was I used the smaller one to cut out on the white, and then I used the bigger one on Flirty Flamingo to cut this out so that you have a matching border straight away, which I thought was pretty neat. Okay. And then I stamped and cut out some of the roses, and I cut a few of the larger roses and a few of the smaller ones. Oops, let's put that over there for the larger ones. And then I used the die that cuts out this shape, and I tried them in Tranquil Tide, which was really nice. And then I tried some for my Christmas cards in just the vellum, and I really liked the vellum because it's so subtle. You can see that it's there, but it doesn't overpower the card. And I also cut out some of these like little thistle pieces in the soft suede, but I'm not sure I'm going to use those. So I just had sort of a table full of all sorts of pieces, and I began to build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the vellum piece down, and I'm just going to put that down with my Tombow. And you only need to, I know that's really difficult for you to see now, but you only need to put a few little dots on the back, just sort of on the stem things, because other pieces will actually hold this down. And I put it so that it was overlapping on the brown of the paper, and I put another one up at the top, just a little bit of glue on the back again. If you want to use like the multi-adhesive sheets so that you put these through the Big Shot and then the sticky on the back, you could do, or you could use glue dots. There we go. Whoops, stuck to my finger. And then this actually matches the little pieces on this green piece. Oh, I'm going to put a bit more glue on there. I think when it stuck to my finger, I got most of the glue on my finger. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to put one of the big roses there. Just like that. Okay, and then I just need to get some dimensionals. Excuse me, they're just in my drawer here. First, I'm going to adhere this little white sentiment onto the Flirty Flamingo card. And then I'm just going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back. But I'm not going to take the sticky off yet because I need to measure where I want my bottom rose to be. And I'm actually going to put another piece of vellum under there at the bottom as well. So I know I want it about there. So let's pop some glue on the back of this. And you know, don't you, by the time I've got the glue on, I'll have forgotten totally where I need to put this. Let me just try again. Oh, no, that's fine. Stick that down. I like the vellum not adhered all the way down so that it's sort of springy and sticks off the card a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to take the sticky off the back. I'm just going to put it sort of central, but just a tiny bit to the left hand side as well, so that you can still see the paper underneath at this right hand side. And then I'm going to adhere some of these little roses, and I'm going to put 2 at the top. So these are going on top of the sentiment and in front of the rose that's at the back. So it gives it a little bit more dimension. Oops. There we are. And then at the bottom, I'm going to just put, I think, one of the big roses. Let me see what the little one's like. I think I like the little ones, but let me see what it's like with a big one and a little one. Oh, I like that. So I'm going to adhere the little one first. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive at the top and just stick it onto there. And then a bit more on the back of the big rose. And put that one on the top there. Now they will take a few seconds just to dry. Now, if you decide that you want this rose sticking up a little bit, you could put that on a dimensional too. Let me see what it would be like. I'll just use this one. Yeah, I think I like it stuck up a little bit more. Rather than take that one off, I'm just going to pop a dimensional on the back of this. And then it looks sort of a bit 3D. I think that'd be really pretty if you used Wink of Stella to go over these little roses as well. But there you are, that's all I'm putting in. So it doesn't look anything like a holiday card, does it? So, you know, have a go, check what colours you have, use a colour that isn't particularly holiday-like. If you wanted this design to be a holiday card, just do your roses in red and maybe choose the different greens for your paper and red for the background, and I think it will look just like a holiday card. So thank you very much indeed for watching, and hope you can give it a go, and hope that this set is one of the ones you would consider getting for the holiday season. I haven't scheduled a class with this yet, but I am leaning towards doing one and maybe making maybe a wedding card and a birthday card and a Christmas card and a thank you card with it, because I think you could use the same set and make totally different cards, but for all occasions. So there we go. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.